I know I've let you down. I made the same mistake. I am the worrying kind, resting my life away. Be here, you know I really want you to stay. Later, when you then go, you will somehow still remain. Remember the time I told you the way that I felt.
Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Or if you're new here, then welcome. I'm Young, Wild and Free, and on this channel I love sharing my Sims 4 build decorations that I make into different types of speed builds. If this is something you like to watch, then don't forget to subscribe to this channel and also click that notification bell so you will get notified whenever I post something new. Now, as for today's speed build, I'm back again with a little home that kind of got requested to me. As you already might have noticed by the title or thumbnail, this home is for a teen mom. Now, I do not know how everyone feels about the subject of playing teen mom in The Sims, but personally I don't really care too much about how you choose to play The Sims. It was just a request and I really wanted to have some fun with this build. Plus there are so many much more crazy ways of playing The Sims that it really shouldn't matter for who the house is meant for. I did of course make room for the teen mom in this house and her toddler, which I thought might be a girl. Now if you do replace the toddler bed with a kid's bed, you could actually also use this house for the Big Sisters challenge too. I'm pretty sure you need just one kid, or you could maybe make it a twins room. Then you need to probably renovate the entire room totally, but to be fair, you could use it for the Big Sister challenge too, or if you just want to live here with a young adult or two young adults and taller, then that is fully possible too. But it might be a bit colorful or not, I don't know, unless you Sims really like that kind of interior. I tried to give it the feel that the teen did decorate it, but again, it's kind of, whatever your Sims really like as an interior. You just need quite a bit of money, of course, to be able to live here, or cheat some money if you are comfortable with that. Whatever you prefer, you are gonna need, I think I crossed 100,000 simoleons, but that was, or it's quite close to 100,000 simoleons without the lot price, so I think the lot size is anything from 1500 to 2000 simoleons too, so I don't know. It crossed 100,000 simoleons with all the decorations that I chose to use. In this case of this house, I really just wanted to have fun with the decorations, of course, since it is my first teen mom house. I didn't really want to restrict myself. I also got requested to make it a starter home, but I didn't really want to do the starter home right now. But I kind of had an excuse in mind while building this too, as it comes to the lot price, or better said, I kind of had a background story in mind that you could use if you want to use this home with a teen mom. Now in my head I was kind of thinking that a teen girl in this home might have been dating a rich boy from school and by accident gotten pregnant. Now this is something the boy's parents did not like too much, especially not for their reputation, so they paid her a lot of money to move far away and never to talk again to their son or mention to him that he would be a father. So yeah, I think the girl who was already scared that she wouldn't have enough money to raise a baby kind of couldn't resist the offer, even though that meant leaving her entire life behind. And then all alone she found this little house just in time before the baby arrived. And with the money that was left over, she tried to make this house a home for her and a baby girl, of course. I didn't really have a job in mind. Maybe she's still trying to study, I don't know. Maybe they paid enough to to kind of take care of the toddler and still be able to go back to school for a little while. That's kind of up to you how much you want to give her as a payment. I don't know. I didn't really work out that. I just kind of used it as the excuse for her to have a nice house for her toddler and herself. So yeah, that is kind of my background story for this house, but you can of course use it however you want. It is quite small though, but that was exactly how I wanted it to be. The exterior of this home is again inspired by a picture I found on Pinterest. Yeah, it seemed really small and cozy in the picture, and that was exactly what I was looking for a teen mom's house. If you are curious about the picture, then it is on my Pinterest page, and I just called my new Pinterest Young Wild and Free, so you could easily find back all my house inspirations too. Or if you ever are stuck, then there is a lot of inspiration going on there as well. I'm still trying to collect a bit more, but again, it is already quite, or not quite a lot, kind of. Yeah, I don't know how many houses I already have found back, but I'm mainly using that Pinterest page to just find house inspirations, while my private Pinterest has all sorts of stuff, so it's kind of easier for me to just use my kind of YouTube account on there, so I can actually have control over all my houses, and you might be able to find back my inspo pictures, like this tiny mom house that is not called a tiny mom house of course, but it was just really cute, and yeah, I think it was green or blue, dark colored at least. So yeah, and it is mainly the front that I was inspired by. The rest and the back and the extra tiny bits that pop out are kind of just me to make it seem more cozy and better in The Sims, since realistic to Sims not always looks as good, but yeah. As of course mentioned before, I did use quite some colors throughout this house. I tried keeping it quite bright and colorful, but I did also kind of struggle to make it feel like a teen had decorated it all. I hope it still feels like that for you, or if not, that it is still a cozy home for you, because yeah, it was really a struggle to kind of think as a teen, but still keep it nice looking. I mean, there are so many types of persons out there. I might have been one teen, or me as a teen, I wasn't really clean. I could still be messy, but I had quite a good sense of color, so if I had the money, I would still color match probably the entire house anyway. So yeah, this teen might already have had some nice feeling about styles and interiors from before. It doesn't always need to be just mix match, but since she kind of got paid a lot of money, I thought, yeah, she should be able to match stuff then. As for bedrooms, of course, there are just kind of 2 of them this time, but if you do need this house to be with more rooms for a bigger family, then you could always renovate the loft and even the garage to be a bedroom too. I did also make a laundry corner downstairs, so if you don't want to play with laundry, you could always turn this corner into a study area as well. But for now, the desk area is in the loft area, where the mom and toddler girl can hang out together. I did, for the fun of it, place a little gate here as well in the loft area, just to kind of simulate that the toddler won't fall down the stairs, but if it gives any trouble during gameplay, then you could always remove it, because it doesn't do anything in game anyway. I also did not have enough room to place another one or another gate or anything by the other stairs, because there are 2 stairs in this house, one to the loft, one from the first to the second floor of course. So yeah, that one is kind of still dangerous, to be fair, but as I said, it doesn't really work like that in game, and I don't know, I wanted to have some fun with it. Further, I did place some activities around the place. Again, the house is quite small, the lot is quite small. It's a 20 by 15 lot, so yeah, I ran quickly out of space. But I did manage to place a small pool outside and some seating options there. I do believe I placed a little grill as well, and some flower pots to do some gardening. I also placed a lot of different bookcases around the place, mostly inside or only inside, of course. And on the desk in the loft area, I also placed a laptop. As for the toddler stuff, I did place a lot of different items around the place as well. There's a toy chest in the living room with the toddler blocks, and I do think I placed this kind of combo both or on all floors. So there's one in the set in the toddler's room, one in the living room, and one in the loft area. I'm pretty sure. So yeah, there should be toys options on every floor, and then the blocks to kind of, I don't know, make it easier for the toddler to learn anywhere in the house. There is also that kind of doll house that looks like a magical tree upstairs as well in the loft. And as for potty, I do think I only managed to place one in the toddler's bedroom. I kind of struggled finding some good spots for some extra potties, but you could always place an extra one in the loft area at least, if that helps in any way. And yeah, that is kind of all I have to mention about the build, I think. I thought it would be nice to get one more request off my list before I take a look at the new game pack from what's it called, the Realm of Magic, in a couple of days. Not sure if I'm able to build anything else before that, but yeah, I'm just really busy with school right now, and hopefully I will get everything a bit more under control soon. And if you do have any requests yourself, you can always let me know by either commenting on any of my videos or contacting me or responding to posts of me on Twitter or Instagram or anything like that. For now, if you do want to download this build, you can find it under my username YoungWilderFree on the gallery or under the hashtag YoungWilderFree. And always remember to have move objects on before placing any of my builds, just to be sure nothing gets removed. I should probably also mention that I had a lot of struggle placing this house since the latest update ruined columns. If you do place this house, I still recommend you have move objects on. Then you could click on one of the pool walls and make that medium sized, then smaller, then most of the pillars should be okay. Then only the loft area will be bugged. So for the loft area you do the same thing, you push on one of the walls, make it medium and then back to small. Now the only way, or the reason that I said that you use the pool wall instead of the downstairs wall is when I did that, some of my wall lights and decorations just went in the air and disappeared to my inventory or my Sims inventories, and it was just a really big struggle. So if items start to disappear, then I am really sorry. Most of my builds usually include columns, a ton of them, so this might not be the best moment to place them, but that is kind of saddening as well. But yeah, the option with making medium walls and then smaller seems to help. I just hope they do a quick fix soon, because I'm way too obsessed with columns to even not to use them or to stop using them. Yeah. So fingers crossed it gets fixed soon, but I'm really sorry. I did build this house mostly before the update, so all the columns were already placed. And then I kind of moved the house to another lot today to kind of make nicer pictures and a nicer intro and a nicer or cozier area. And that's when I ran into the column problem myself also. So yeah, it's gonna be a bit of a struggle to place it right now, but hopefully that bug gets fixed soon and won't return ever again. But yeah. Now if you for some reason want to re-upload any of my builds, then you are technically allowed to, but please do not call it your own, and do credit me by putting my name as a hashtag. That way I can always find it back to see that you have re-uploaded it, and also I always like to see what you have done with the place anyway, so please do tag me. I do hope you still like this build and enjoyed this video. If you did, then don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you would like to see more of my creations, you can always subscribe to my channel or follow me on Twitter, Instagram. For now, thank you so much for watching, and I do hope I see you next time. Bye bye!
It wasn't love at first sight. It took me 40 days and 40 nights. You seemed determined to win me over. I was playing hard to get, hell-bent on putting up a fight. But sure enough, like a big old guy fell. But when you had won me, you turned me away. There goes the only one that I've ever loved. So much for forever. There goes the life that I've always dreamed of. So much for forever. You said you were leaving before you risked to be left. To you that meant good logic and made perfect sense. But like I was slow, molasses in my head, I stood there mumbling with nothing to say. There goes the only one that I've ever loved. So much for forever. There goes the life that I've always dreamed of. So much for forever. Broken and scorned like a burning stub. So much for forever. There goes the only one I've ever loved. So much for forever. There goes the life that I've always dreamed of. So much for forever. Broken and scorned like a burning stub. So much for forever. So much for forever.
Ships from the south storming along the shoreline. Those who were right came here with nothing more than dreams of a brighter sun that could make their shadows run. All full of doubt, scared of the cost in our own life. But those who are right, they've already paid the highest price for a brighter sun that could make their shadows run. Those who are right, all of their hopes were doomed, 'cause for us they're intruders, and all of their high thoughts about us were just illusions. They could not find a way into our closed hearts. Ooh. So they're forced to crawl back into the dark. Give me a reason to get out of bed. I need a minute to think, or maybe two. 'Cause yesterday I lost control and said some things I felt that you should know. I need a day to clear my mind and leave it all behind. It's gonna be okay, no matter come what may. I'm gonna set things straight. Tomorrow I'll let my worries fade, let them sweep away. There'll be another day. Tomorrow I keep repeating the same mistakes. I did them all before, in every shape. There's a million ways to mess things up, and I need some time to figure out what to say and make our troubles disappear. Oh, tomorrow's near. It's gonna be okay, no matter come what may. I'm gonna set things straight. Tomorrow, let all our worries fade, let them sweep away. There'll be another day. Tomorrow, oh, oh, oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, 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 oh. Tomorrow I will set things straight. Tomorrow's gonna be okay. Let all my troubles go away. Tomorrow it's gonna be okay, no matter come what may. I'm gonna set things straight. Tomorrow, let all our worries fade, let them sweep away. There'll be another day. Tomorrow, it's gonna be okay, no matter come what may. I'm gonna set